What I see when I watch other people's movies. A New Hope. Today, I'm connecting the Phantom Menace with A New Hope. When episode 1 came out, there were a lot of bemused fans who couldn't believe that C-3PO was built by Anakin Skywalker, and that it just so happens that R2-D2 was one of Queen Amidalla's service droids. Basically, the same incident where Mom and Dad were first brought together when Vader and Kenobi met, these two droids also met for the first time. And well, fans just found it so unrealistic. It's actually not that unpredictable. Remember, this is cinema, so there are a multitude of story threads beyond the main story that connects each film, and those connections transcend realism simply by the fact that it's a story and all the assets within it have to serve that story. As unrealistic or unlikely as it might seem that these two droids originated the way they did, from a storytelling perspective, it actually makes sense, and retroactively makes A New Hope a much more powerful film, at least emotionally. A New Hope was about these droids. They were the main characters, and through that introductory film, we viewed the story through their perspective. Now, this isn't the case with the other movies, but it's definitely true for A New Hope. When George Lucas decided that C-3PO would be a custom built by Anakin Skywalker and that R2-D2 would be a droid in service to the Queen of Naboo, whether he knew it or not, he was creating a thread that would enhance the underpinning themes of the franchise, specifically the paternal theme and the theme of destiny. Now, it could have been as simple as George saying to himself, gee, wouldn't it be cool if C-3PO was built by Vader? Yeah, that would be so cool. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past him if that's how the decision was made, because sometimes in these writers' rooms, that's how decisions are made. Oh, if it's cool, let's do it. But there's something powerful that emerges with that decision that I hear no one talking about. That these two droids began their service by protecting and servicing the parents, it makes sense that they would go on to protect and service the kids. Sure, their memories were wiped and they were unaware of their own histories. They are, after all, utilities. But the very fact that they fell into the service of the children alludes to destiny, that secondary theme, and perhaps a spiritual connection between man and machine. That a machine can have a destiny is a remarkable train of thought. That it can choose to feel, fear, and get its act together screams volumes. And by looking at the whole franchise through this particular lens, it actually strengthens the emotional impact of Vader's resolve in Return of the Jedi, because by then, he was essentially mostly machine too. I guess I'm just mystified that no one seems to see that the droids who took care of the parents ended up taking care of the kids, and that maybe it's a more powerful concept than the film allows it to be. That's it. Yeah.